Welcome back to Classic Firearms, guys. Jason here with Madam Thornberry, Eliza.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, guys? Of course, for you folks, if you're new to the channel, if you first time watching, for the folks who don't know who you are, let them know.
Yeah, I am a self-defense instructor for women. I work with women for concealed carry as well. That's a big passion of mine, just getting women safe, confident, capable, all the things above. I'm in the Charlotte area. Valaria Protection is my business.
There you go. And let's spell the name because people slaughter it in the comments.
V-A-L-E-R-I-A Protection.
Definitely talking about your actual name, Eliza.
Oh, Eliza. I was like, the name of the business. Eliza, E-L-I-Z-A.
With an E, folks,
E.
not A.
Yeah.
There wasn't, somebody put an I.
Yeah, it's, I'm used to it by this point. The names on my coffee get real weird sometimes, but E-L-I-Z-A.
But there you guys go. Of course, we're here to talk to you about Caniks, right? Everything that is Canik, at least some of the hot commodities that we have here. Of course, we've got the TTI Combat, the new guy on the block, the smoke edition. Like, this is my type of speed, right? Obviously, little accents of gold there, but of course the gray and black really looks great. Very John Wickish per se.
Yeah.
And of course, the original, the OG, the TTI Combat. This one in gold. Now, this one when it first made splashes was awesome, right? Taryn put his name to the game, put with the backing of Canik, and came out with something that was very elite at a great price. So there you guys go. And then we get into the Prime. Now, the Prime special, right? Because I mean, it's the first one made in the U.S., like 100% made in the U.S. and they're West Palm Beach, Florida location, so that's awesome. But it gives you the great, I don't know, let's say concealed carryability out of like these in a smaller package.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, these are very Walther-esque.
Yeah, their triggers are extremely crisp. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Caniks are phenomenally known for their triggers. I mean, they really are. We get right there. Let's get this right there. A little bit of pre-travel wall. Click, goes bang. Get that little bit of reset. Doesn't even require that much. Here's a reset, guys. Boom, right there. Back on the wall, click, go, bang, and this thing is awesome. Now, of course, these being a more full-size companion, of course, we're trying to go into the concealed carry, and why would I want like something that's crazy like this? Because it looks cool. I like the full-size one, but
yeah, I mean, I don't really know where I'm putting either of those, unfortunately. So I do like this a lot. I love the trigger, like we talked about. I really like the front slide serrations. That's really awesome. And the aggressive stippling. I'm a huge advocate for good grip.
Absolutely.
And good texture. So I like how, these are, it's very aggressive back here, but it's not as aggressive on the side. So that's a really cool, because like right here, you really want to get that super good purchase.
Absolutely.
So I love that they did that.
All right. Master grip's very important, guys, for you guys don't know. That is your first presentation to actually get a gun up. You never really get a second chance to make a first impression. So there it is with there. But along with some of the other features packed into the Prime, again, it being great, small, compact, it comes with, there you go, 17 rounds. So that's pretty awesome. Again, this is actually a very fully capable firearm, like right out of the gate. You're rivaling like SIG macro type of size,
yeah,
definitely.
Sure.
It's a little bit, I'd say it's just as thin as the macro, definitely close to like Shield X. I mean, it's great right there. But again, comes with the ports right out of the box, the 11, the 12, and the 1. So that's really cool. Again, dampening that recoil, even though I'm not gonna lie, Canik, I would have just like one chunk board up top. It could have definitely just solved that problem for me. But it is what it is. Nonetheless, great high-vis sights, blacked out rear, or these little dots on the backside. It's not anything too crazy, but again, something to get you a nice contrast when you are transitioning from target to target. And again, comes optic ready out of the box. So that's pretty cool, man. I mean, of course, street price around $599, maybe 600-ish, so that's cool. And then these are rocking probably at like, I don't know, 800, maybe almost close to 9. So depending on where you go, obviously, looks great right there. But I mean, cool gun, right? I mean, it feels good right in the hand. You've got that one. I've got the little smoke action. But I feel like we stopped yapping about it. We should just actually shoot these. And here we are at the range, guys. Of course, the TTI Combat. Of course, this being the smoke one. I think this one's cooler than the bronze one.
I do too.
Has
I
that
love
little
that smoke.
Has a little extra pizzazz to it. Of course, newer one, they are essentially just the same gun, just a different color. So there you go. And of course, the Prime. This thing in all of its glory, optics ready, ports, aggressive stippling. I mean, I feel like we just stop yapping and let's just shoot it.
Let's shoot it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Of course, like we said, that TTI Combat, awesome. One thing I do love about Canik is that they give you stuff right out of the box. Right? So you got this great added little base pad on here that gives you +2. Very solid. And let's get this bread. This thing just feels good. Again, that comp on the front is doing exactly what it needs to do. Venting out those gases, driving it down, doing what it needs to do. Of course, it being optics ready to go. Of course, tearing stuff all over it. Feels really good in hand, but you know what? I'm gonna pass this to someone who actually likes to shoot too.
Ooh, right out the gate, like I really do love the ergonomics of it. I'm excited about this one. Pretty smooth.
It is.
All right.
Okay, so we got that one down. That's great. It feels good in hand. Like both of us like really like it. It's tracks very fast.
It does.
So
yeah.
we'll say that.
That front sight just bought right back down.
Right back down. But again, the new guy, the Prime. So of course, if you think about it, right, it's kind of like a miniaturized version of it. Sort of, kind of. I mean, granted, you don't have like a floating comp, but this is ported right up top. So you got, 11, 12, and the 1 o'clock ports going on. So it's going to help you in some way. Again, a little fluting, square fluting on that barrel, which is actually pretty cool, aesthetically pleasing. But other than that, let's get this.
The stippling's actually the same from the TTI Combat on that as well. First time.
Ooh. See? And of course, I mean, again, this is the first Canik actually made in the U.S. So there you go. Ode to new beginnings. Again, this thing is quick. Recoil impulse is a little different, but let me not say anything else until you shoot this because I don't want to sway.
All right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a little different.
Just a skosh, just a skosh different. So obviously, like we said, two different guns really, but when it comes down to it, they kind of share a little bit of similarity. So this being a more full-size one, meant for, range work, competition, whatever you want to do. That one obviously meant for concealed carry, great option. To me, it kind of rivals like the macro, like the SIG macro.
For sure. Yeah.
Coming in with that same type of like capacity, so that's great. You get really great like capacity right out of the box. So I mean, that's really awesome. And if let's say if you didn't use the extended mag, right? This would still carry like 17 rounds.
Yeah.
So you're getting the same thing, just a smaller platform. So imagine that, right? Canik doing it right, one step at a time. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it. I like both of them a lot. It's definitely funny going from this one to that one. I could feel myself a little bit tenser on this one, which that's a head thing. That's a me problem. But yeah, this is super smooth.
Yeah.
Super smooth. Yeah, tracks really fast. This one, I mean, it's still a great option, right, for that concealed carry. But right, the comparison, it's just two different things.
Right.
Two different things. So.
Right, and I'm not gonna judge a fish's capability on how it can climb a mountain. So.
Right.
Use the right tool for the right job. So obviously, competition on the range work, obviously can still do the range work, but really meant for concealed carry. So that can go in your fanny, right?
Yep.
Fanny pack.
Yep.
Sorry. Y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, that's it. TTI Smoke versus the Prime. And let us know your comments down below. Of course, guys, are there any other Caniks that we should like compare it? Oh, you know what? We should compare this to like the SFX one. Or maybe like the Rival S. Or, yeah. Let us know down below. Of course, guys, we appreciate your business.
God bless.
And we'll see you guys later.